Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Mourning. Wilkins is out there with Jarrett Jack. Then it's Brikowski. And it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, LaFrentz is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Knipple. And there's Hodges. And it's Allen in at the 2. Pass to Mourning. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Up and in on the layup.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And that one, good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to LaFrentz. There's the triple. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Wilkins. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Jack finds Wilkins. Here's Klingon. Lopez covering. Allen against Wilkins. Clock at 4. From deep. And it's Brikowski missing. Down low. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LaFrentz. A 3 ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Wilkins. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Vincent. Mourning with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked.
This is what happens sometimes when you go up against them, especially when it's near the rim.
Lopez, a screen on Mourning. Here's LaFrentz. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. So far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
They've got Mourning. Edwards is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Vincent, and it's Kittles in at the 2 spot. Mourning passes to Kittles. Now here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to Lopez. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Kittles after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Mourning against Lopez. Mourning inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Here is Hodges. Nothing on the board. Lopez, a screen on Barnes. And LaFrance gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Bonner comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Mobley in for Kyle Korver. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Right wing. Markkanen a screen on Hodges. And Jack kicks to Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Mobley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty.
Hodges against Jack. Pass to Klingon. Here's Ellie. Here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Hodges. 5 on the clock. Markkanen sets the pick for Jack. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Mobley. Lets it go with the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to LaFrance. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. LaFrance has got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bonner is out there with LaFrance. Then there's Hodges. Then there's Edwards. And it's Mobley in at the 3 slot. That's the starting group in the second half for Larry Brown. Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here is Hodges. Scoreless thus far. Takes a 3. And LaFrance gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Great. Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Matt Bonner. Radmanovich comes in for LaFrance. And Daniel Gibson subbed in for Hodges. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Right side Jack. Back to Mourning. And he makes good on the layup.
Gotta be crafty in close.
And here's Los Angeles. Outside Gibson. Fires for three. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Mourning passes to Jack, and Wilkins with the stuff.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Lopez. Back to Gibson. Edwards with the screen for Gibson. Lets the three fly. Edwards, no good. Edwards gone 1 of 3 on the night. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Away team ball. Substitution for the away team. Scotty Barnes. Gary Harris.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mourning. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Lopez, a screen on Harris. And here's Edwards from the arc. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hits the three-point bomb. Gibson's got 6. Now Barnes. Still scoreless. 4 seconds left. He can't hit that time. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mourning is out there with Brikowski. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Jack in at the point. Pass to Edwards. Outside Gibson. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Gibson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, and Gibson, a dangerous shooter. You can't let him get going from deep. That's just inviting trouble.
Jacks up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Mourning. That's tipped.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Took him no time at all on that one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And Gibson kicks to Edwards. Lopez sets a screen for Edwards. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Mobley misses. Mourning against Gibson. Inside. Looking to end the run. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Mobley, left side. The three. Rebound by Brukowski. And Wilkins slams it in.
What a move right there. He isn't bashful trying things out with his handle.
Mobley outside. Back to Edwards for the three. Buries it from three-point range.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Klingon. Now Jack. A baseline J. Jump shot is good.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's Mobley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for everyone here at 2K Sports and for Richard Jefferson, Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here we go. We've got Channing Frye, David Wesley out there with James. Then it's Greg Smith, and it's Jovic in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is out there with Cook. Then it's Shane Battier. Then there's House. And it's Mobley in at the shooting guard. Here's Wesley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
Here's Mobley. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty.
James in the post. And the layup is good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Los Angeles now. Battier for 3. Rebound by Smith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Lopez has it in the corner. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
James, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the inside. The kick out to Mobley. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Frye, good.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
House kicks to Battier. Lopez sets a screen for Battier. Up again. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Pass to Wesley. To the wing right side. Six to shoot. It's Frye. It's off the key. Really left alone that time. Frye has got his second basket of the game.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Mobley outside from downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Cassell. Gooden is out there with Walton. Then it's David Wesley. And it's Bogans in at the 3 spot. Eigler hands it from downtown.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead.
Los Angeles foul. Tim Legler.
Hodges checked in for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Wesley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. Here's Cook. And that one's on target from the wing. Cook's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Brogdon scanning the floor. Shoots over Mobley. And Lopez pulls it down. Wesley against Hodges. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Cook. Launches a three. Cranes the three-pointer. Cook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that one's on the defense. Gave him a little too much of a window there.
To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Martin. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lopez, no luck. To the middle. Here's Fry. Drops in the layup for 2. Fry's got 6 points.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Hodges. The three-pointer, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Brogdon kicks to Gooden. Pass to Fry. David Wesley on the wing. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Lopez against Wesley. Here's Hodges. He could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Los Angeles leading by 7. So it's Johnson sitting on the bench. This is who Larry Brown has out there. We've got Cook. House is out there with Mobley. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Battier in at the small forward. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Battier. From deep three-point land, Mobley with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Drops in the tray. House has got the first field goal of the second half for Los Angeles.
Yeah, he had options there. Decided to do it himself, and it was a good decision.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim. That well with the pass.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Payne for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bane's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Fisher with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. And it's Walton missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And Los Angeles leads by 14.
Let me tell you, Trey Johnson's never seen a three he doesn't like.
Bain with the steal. Johnson in the corner. From past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Payne for three. Fisher grabs the board. Driving in. High inside. Johnson's there. Fry, good. Fry's got 10.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And here's Johnson outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
A strong catch and shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
Fry, good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They set the pick. Payne for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, that's Payne's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Here's Wesley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Gets it off. And the buzzer beater's good.
And that is a big-time three, fellas, to extend their lead right at the buzzer. What a way to head to the fourth.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. David Wesley out there with James. Then there's Channing Frye, and it's Smith, and it's Jovic in at the 3.
Sharing the ball has become an emphasis for Jovic, and he's increased his assist total.
Gets it to fall, the bucket from Bain.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
James kicks to Smith. Here's Wesley, and they come back with a 3 of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's the shot. Get the 3. Now, here's Fromm. Tight defense on him. James against Hodges. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 16. They set the pick. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. Hodges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's Wesley missing. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. Hodges misses. And taken away by Johnson. Radmanovich the pass to Johnson. This one for 3. Hodges, that's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Wesley, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
Here is Hodges. From outside the arc. Fires the 3. And the miss. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home.
Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Felton. Vujacic is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Ryder in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is out there with Brian Cook. And there's Daquan Cook. Then there's Mobley. And it's Hodges in at the point guard position. Felton with the ball. Pass to Ryder. Here's Vujacic. Takes the 3. Mobley with the rebound. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Cook. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he was ready for that pass. And that's exactly what you want from guys playing off the ball.
Felton against Hodges. Here's Ryder. And that one is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Cook. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Ryder outside for Felton. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Good. A nice assist from Felton.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here is Hodges. The 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
In the corner, Cook with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Cook's got 9.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Pass to Chamberlain.
Los Angeles foul. Brian Cook. Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, Jamal Crawford. Gary Payton.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Ryder, covered by Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Mobley looking it over. Payton against Hodges. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Gordon. Pass to Vujacic. And here's Chamberlain. Here's Vujacic. Over Cook. Count it from 12.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles leads by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. Mobley is out there with Hodges. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Cook. And it's Cook in at the 3. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 2 on the bucket from Crawford. Lopez from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
Crawford, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Crawford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great stuff there in close with the defense all over him. Nice finish.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Bonner comes in for Brook Lopez. And Radmanovich subbed in for Cook. 1:46 left in the first half. Down low. It's good from Burke on the assist by Felton.
Got the look they wanted, and she's got to be happy to pay it off.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Hodges the pass to Cook. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 6.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty.
Pass to Greenwood. Here's Vujicic. Covered by Mobley. Good on the triple.
Hey, that's how it goes. She's just answering back.
Mobley right side. Fires from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 23 seconds left to play in the first half.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
First free throw is good.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the pick. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Los Angeles leading by 6. We've got Vujicic. Chamberlain is out there with Felton. And it's Peterson in a power forward. Here is Hodges. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Mobley. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Vujicic. He's guarded by Hodges. Nice shot by Vujicic.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here is Hodges. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Back to Mobley. In the corner, Cook with it. Clock at 6. Mobley outside. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. Mobley's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bonner. Max Strus comes in for Daquan Cook. Davis is checked in for Mobley. And it's Terry in for Hodges. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Peterson. Here's Ryder. He's guarded by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Felton. The tray. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 7. Terry kicks to Davis. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Ryder. He's guarded by Davis. This one for 3. Ryder, no good. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Strus's shot is good.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one drops. Raymond Felton hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 10. Left side, Terry. Strus in the corner. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Strus has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Felton the pass to Rose.
Los Angeles foul. 1 minute remaining. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. Chamberlain's checked in for Rose. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Terry outside. The 3 from Davis. Hangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 5 now.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Admonovich is out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Terry. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Davis at the 2-guard spot.
Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Lopez. And Cook subbed in for Radmanovich. Los Angeles leading by 11.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
He's off on the second. And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Drained from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The three goes down.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
That one goes. Count it.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Davis. And there's the three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
They double-team Chamberlain. Shoots it. Jumper is off. Los Angeles leading by 17. Cook looking it over. Davis. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Terry kicks to Davis. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And there has been no answer for him defensively.
Inside, will it go? And there's the nice layup by Rose. Here's Los Angeles now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by Rose. Crawford passes to Champagnie. Now here's Payton. And there's the drive. Good on the basket.
Assist goes to Justin Champagnie.
Jacks up a 3. And Davis gets it to go.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Hubert Davis. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bradley Beal. Okongwu is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Adebayo is out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Cook. And there's Mobley. And it's Hodges in at the point guard.
Here we go.
Now, here's Garland. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Garland against Mobley. Garland kicks to Okongwu. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Sometimes Okongwu can finesse his way around you in tight. He's got nice touch around the bucket.
Mobley misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Mobley. Here is Cook, guarded by Garland. Adebayo with a screen on Garland. Cook, good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Garland. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now Adebayo. Bradley Beal missing from long range. 6 to shoot. Cook, good.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Outside, Beal. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Here's Mobley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a... Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Bonner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Admonovich comes in for Bam Adebayo. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Iverson passes to O'Neal to the right side. Now Sharpe outside Beal. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
In the corner, Cook with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cook's got 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Well, that's one thing about Okongwu. He thrives on contact.
And Hodges gets to Allen. It's good from long range. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
Just taking what he sees on offense. What a feed right there.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Iverson. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Hard-fought bucket for AI.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Allen outside. 1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
With the step back. Here's Ingram. Here's Iverson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Count that one for Mobley.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Both teams will make substitutions. Right side, Garland. O'Neal on the wing. He's defended by Olajuwon. O'Neal sets the screen for Beal. 4 on the shot clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Checking in for the away team. Number 5, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Back to Shaq. Good D by Olajuwon.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
We've got Grayson Allen. Mobley is out there with Terry. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Adebayo in at the power forward. We've got Boris Diaw. Garland is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And for Los Angeles, Mobley is out there with Terry. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
Mobley outside. Olajuwon, the pass to Mobley. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Mobley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Los Angeles leading by 17. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Garland. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Terry, trains it from beyond the arc.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
Garland, the pass to O'Neal. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Wasted no time on that one.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Beal. O'Neal high post. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Hoiberg, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Adebayo drives in. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
Beal gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's O'Neal. Olajuwon with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 23. Adebayo finds Joe. And he's good on the 3-ball. Joe's got 6.
Yeah, with that corner 3, almost every player shoots a higher percentage from that.
And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's Hoiberg. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Sharp. He has yet to score.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hoiberg, good.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. To the paint, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's Joe. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist. Joe's got 9 points in the quarter, and so it's Los Angeles ahead. By 26 points as we get ready for the break. The 3-point shooting is... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Terry is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Hoiberg in at the 3 spot. Here's Garland, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Adebayo high post. Here's Joe. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Outside Terry sinks the 3-pointer.
And that Terry jumper there, that's a shot capable of doing a lot of damage. On the spot up or the pull up, Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Now, here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock, and Garland has it in the corner. And that one drops.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And it's Terry with the ball for L.A. It's Joe on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Joe's got 12 now in this quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Drills it from outside.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's Terry outside. The rebound by Sharp. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he drives in. There's Beal with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Adebayo kicks to Terry. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Keeping things simple on offense. Great work finding the open man.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Okongwu. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. Now... Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. Barbosa is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Okafor. Then it's Leitner. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. Here we go. And for Los Angeles, they've got Nash. Flagg is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Terry in at the shooting guard position. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Leitner. Over in the corner, Lillard. Makes it off the glass.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And here is Barbosa, following Jason Terry's 3. Pass to Leitner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And the D has got to pay more attention to Leitner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
Kicks it out to Terry from past the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Now here's Okafor. He's defended by Olajuwon. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And so just over a minute and a half played. Nice shot by Terry.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Got a piece of it. For 3, Barbosa, and it's Flagg with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot by Terry, no good. Lillard outside. Over Flagg.
Denied by the look. Cooper Flagg. Believe the hype.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lillard against Terry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Barbosa. Nash with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Nash kicks to Terry. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Terry's got 11 points.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his 3-ball.
And it's Lillard missing.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
And there's Jason Terry on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And that concludes the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Valentine. Shot clock at 5. Here's Champagnie. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nash, the pass to Terry. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 7th assist in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Elijah. Both teams deciding to change it up. .152 left now here in the second. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Well, for Lillard, that's a routine shot. He's one of the greatest three-point shooters in league history.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Leitner out there with Jordan. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Carter. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Vince Carter. Here's Leitner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
And you can't give up those freebies. Leitner just too good from the line.
Both good from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
On the wing, Jason Terry. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Terry's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over it.
Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass the flag, and Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray. Flag's got his first 3 points of the game.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Lillard kicks to Barbosa. Here's Leitner. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Jason Terry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Johnson on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. We got Hodges. Towns is out there with Pau Gasol. Then it's Nash. And it's Flag in at the small forward position. Hodges with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Hodges for the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And what you love about Hodges, such an accurate shooter off the catch. Defensively, you want to make him put the ball on the floor.
Okafor sets the pick for Lillard. And the three off target. Los Angeles leading by 22. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Hodges. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Hodges has got 9 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Over in the corner, Lillard, 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Barbosa. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Hodges. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Hodges has got 12 points in just the second half.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Well, they gave up a three, but wasted. No time answering on the other end.
They get it back. Out to Nash. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. Nash has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's lost. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Leitner, Damian Lillard out there with Barbosa. Then it's Okafor. And it's Champagnie in at the three, the small forward. The wide open look here for Highland. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Oh, Big Cat saying no way.
Out to the right wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Barbosa against Nash. And that one's good, Champagnie.
Oh, that's a nice play there by Barbosa, handing it off to a ready scorer when things aren't open for him.
Back to Highland. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Here he goes. And it's Defense flag with the rebound. Barbosa's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Pass to Highland. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And the 3 ball is good. Highland's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking 3.
.59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Champagny. To the middle. Here's Barbosa, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Los Angeles calls timeout. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jason Terry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Drains the three-pointer.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Nash the pass to Jones. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. There was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us.